Good morning. We are still, I guess, recovering somewhat, and so I am glad to see all of you that are here and all of you that are joining us vicariously. We're glad that everyone is back with us. A couple of announcements, please, in regard to some things that are going to be coming up over the next few days. You see the study group. If you are planning to participate, now would be a good time as they're just starting their new study. You also see Supper Club, which is Tuesday evening, and it's going to be at Gondolier. If you plan to go, Susan Miller needs to be able to talk with you, so please make sure you let her know that. Wednesday evening, we are starting back with our schedule again after having had soup supper this week, so please make sure that if you are planning to attend, please come. We would love, love, love to have you. The last three things on your list, I really need to talk to you about. Scout Appreciation Sunday is next Sunday. We will be overrun in a good way, we hope. We are inviting all the scouts to attend and to come with their parents next Sunday. And so we will be doing some things to appreciate them and to let them know of our appreciation. So please plan to be here so that you can act as all greeters to be able to say thank you and hello to all of our folks. We really hope this will be a good day for us. Then, following on the 25th, Tuesday is part one, Wednesday is part two. Fat Tuesday is the end of, as we get ready to go into Lent, it will be the end of the regular season within the church, and it is a traditional time to party. And so we're going to party. We're going to do a fellowship, and which it's a potluck, but we're hoping that you will bring luscious and fattening and all the things for which you haven't had since last holidays, right? Right. So we want you to bring things that are not on the diet list, and we will enjoy them. And then the next day, we're going to have our Ash Wednesday service as we begin the season of Lent. And it will be a service of worship on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock here. And we will be doing the imposition of ashes for all of us. Hopefully it will be a very meaningful service. But notice that these are part one and part two. Fat Tuesday is the party in which we will play games, we will do fun things, we will eat. Part two is Ash Wednesday service, of which we will then enter to the time of Lent and start worshiping together. And I was going to say thank you to Amy Bell as she's coming in. I appreciate your support of them as she came and filled the pulpit last Sunday. Thank you. They are just getting ready to walk in the door, so I'll pause. Amy, I was saying thank you for filling the pulpit last Sunday. Thank you. We appreciate that. We're glad you're here with us this morning as well. All right, now that everybody is starting to get better and folks have just come in the door, take the next few moments to welcome each other and let folks know that you're actually glad they're back and well and are among the living. Thank you.
Yeah, you do. I'll do this. Yes. As you return to your seats, do not miss the opportunity you have to help in this worship service by spending the next few moments not only meditating for what God can say and do to you this day, but supporting our church family and church leaders in prayer during this time as Dustin leads us into worship.
Will you stand with me for our opening prayer? God of love, you spoke worlds into being. Your word fills us. Your breath gives us life.
We thank you for your story from when before time began to long past our imaginations. You have been spinning the greatest story ever told.
Help us to see our part in that story and to join our stories to yours.
We thank you for your presence with us today and the story of your presence with us in the past. We thank you for your love that lights our way and for your peace that passes all understanding.
Guide us in your way, that the story we tell with our lives may tell of your story of love and grace. Amen.
Take your hymnals as you remain standing and turn to 473. Join me in singing This Is My Story, This Is My Song, 473, Blessed Assurance. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, and of salvation, purchase of God, born of the Spirit, washed in Christ's blood. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, perfect delight, visions of rapture now burst from my sight. Angels descending bring from above echoes of mercy, whispers of love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I and my Savior am happy and blessed, watching and waiting, looking above, filled with God's goodness, lost in Christ's love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. You may be seated.
From Psalm 78. Give ear, O my people, to my teaching. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will utter in my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings from of old, things that we have heard and known that our ancestors have told us. We will not hide them from their children. We will tell to all of the coming generation the glorious deeds of the Lord and his might, and the wonders that he has done. He established a decree with Jacob and appointed a new law in Israel, which he commanded our ancestors to teach to their children, that the next generation might know them, the children yet unborn, and will rise up and tell them to their children, so that they should set their hope in God and not forget the works of God, but should keep his commandments, and that they should not be like their ancestors, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation whose heart was not steadfast, whose spirit was not faithful to God. Hear the words of the psalmist. Thanks be to God.
On your insert in your order of worship, you'll find the hymn, The World is Full of Stories, set to the tune we use for, oh my, moment there. Palm Sunday. Oh, you'll recognize it. The world is full of stories. Join me in singing.